Hello everyone. Our today's topic is tools for session hijacking, Ettercap and Wireshark. So, first of all, we'll be learning what is session hijacking, and then we'll be heading up towards the practical approach of the Ettercap, and we'll be intercepting the traffics which is running on the HTTP. Yes, and we'll be seeing can we able to capture the traffic and capture the cookies, right? So, first of all, we'll be learning what is session hijacking in a brief. So what is session hijacking? An attack where an attacker steals a user's session ID, right? An impersonation. Once hijacked, the attacker can act as the user without needing login credentials. Then vulnerable environments commonly used in unsecured networks and weakly protected web applications. Understanding Ettercap. So what is this Ettercap tool? Okay, that this tool is in Linux operating system, which is generally used for MITM attack. MITM means man in the middle attack. Ettercap is a network security tool used for man in the middle attack. Real-time manipulation, it can intercept and manipulate network traffic in real time. Attack capabilities useful for ARP poisoning, password sniffing, and session hijacking. Features of Ettercap. Active and passive sniffing supports active and passive sniffing modes. ARP spoofing can perform ARP spoofing to redirect traffic. Packet filtering and modification allows packet filtering and content modification. Security testing useful for network security testing and penetration testing. And along with this tool, we'll be needing one more tool which we known as a Wireshark for to analyze what type of traffic is flowing in our network. So, how to use a Ettercap first? For session hijacking, attacker connects to the same network as the victim. If the attacker is connected to the same network where his victim is, or let's say an victim with is in a LAN network, right? An attacker is also connected into the LAN network. So, by using an Ettercap, it can launch an ARP spoofing attack, which will be intercepting and capturing the cookies and also the login credentials if there is use of a HTTP method, right? An attacker gains access to the victim's session. Now we'll be understanding in a brief what is Wireshark. Okay, it's an packet analyzer. Wireshark is a powerful network protocol analyzer. Okay, traffic inspection. It captures and inspects packet data traveling through a network. Vulnerability detection helps identify vulnerabilities, analyze suspicious traffic. So whatever the traffic is flowing in the network, when you are connected into some LAN, so if the net whatever the traffic is, whatever the data packets is flowing from the network, right? So it will be getting captured by the Wireshark. Okay. What are the features of Wireshark? Deep packet inspection supports deep packet inspection, real-time and offline analysis, provides real-time and offline packet analysis. Traffic filtering can filter traffic based on protocols, IP addresses, and ports. Unauthorized data detection useful for detecting unauthorized data transmission. How Wireshark is used for session hijacking. Capture unencrypted traffic. Wireshark captures unencrypted HTTP traffic, including session cookies. Isolate login data. The attacker uses packet filtering to isolate login credentials. Extract session tokens. Session tokens are extracted to impersonate the victim. Network security analysis. Wireshark analyzes reveals network security vulnerabilities. So this is a very powerful tool which is used by the ethical hackers preventing session hijacking. Now, how we are able to prevent the session hijacking? How we can prevent this type of session hijacking or the stealing of the cookies or the login credentials? First, HTTPS encryption. Use HTTPS encryption to protect session data. What is HTTPS? It's an hypertext transfer protocol secure. Right? It will be encrypting data, whatever the data will be flowing in the network. So if someone got to know about any kind of data, but if they get it, they will still not able to decrypt it, right? Then secure cookies and tokens. Implement secure cookies and token based authentication. Two-factor authentication. Enable two-factor authentication. 2FA for additional security. For example, if you are enabling 2FA, even someone got your say IDs, right? ID and password, right? And someone that, let's take an attacker enter that ID and password, but still the attacker will be not able to log into your account because it will be asking for the 2FA OTP, which will be getting delivered to your registered mobile number, right? Then software updates. Regularly update software to patch vulnerabilities. See, when we will be updating the software, no, it will be coming with the patch vulnerabilities. So the attacker will be not having access to the vulnerabilities which is having in the older version of the particular software. Then what is the conclusion? Attacker tactics, attacker use them to intercept, hijack user session, which is a powerful tool. Ettercap and Wireshark are powerful tools for analyzing network security. Strong security organization should implement strong security measures to prevent session hijacking. So let's move towards our Kali Linux. So let's move towards Kali Linux and let's see what how we can use this Ettercap and Wireshark tool together to do a session hijacking, or let's say stealing the credentials. So let's start our Kali Linux and let's see how we can capture and sniff the data which is flowing in our network using an Ettercap. So to start Ettercap, just hit the window key, type Ettercap, and you will be seeing the option here. Right now I have already started it. So how you will be seeing the interface? Just start it. It will be asking for the password. Just enter your Kali Linux operating system password and it will be getting started. Okay. Here you will be seeing a right option menu. Just start the scan and you will be seeing the same interface right now as I am. Okay, as I am here. Okay. So let's see. I have started the scan. So let's see how many hosts are connected in our network. So I'll be going on the host list, and here are so much of hosts connected. There, this much of hosts are connected in my LAN network. So I have to capture the data packet between some IP, right? So I have to add it to the target. So I have to capture the data flowing from my host operating system, which is Windows, right? So first I have to identify IP address of my Windows, right? So for that, just I'll be opening my command prompt of the window. So here is the command prompt, right? And I have to just type the ipconfig. Okay, this command ipconfig. This command will be showing the IP address of my Windows machine. Okay, so IPv4 as I'm running, and LAN network, it's an IP4 address. So 192.168.0.147. So let's move to our Kali Linux again, and the 192.168.0.147, it's the desktop, right? So I'll just right clicking on it and adding it to the target one, and I have to see that what the flow, what this host system is asking in the internet. So I have to add the target my router, right? So router is also having 192.168.0.1 IP address. So I'll be adding it, right clicking on it and add it to the target 2. Now as I have added, it will be showing me that host with IP address 192.168.0.147 added to the target 1, and host with 192.168.0.1 IP address added to the target 2. Okay, so simply I have to go on this three options, go on the targets, see, select current targets, and here are the two targets added. Okay, and simply now I have to go on this globe icon and start ARP poisoning. Hit the OK button and the attack started. Okay, so whatever the data is flowing from, this is my Windows machine, to the router, right? So I'll be able to capture it in the middle. Okay, and to analyze this traffic, I'll be needing the Wireshark, okay, which is a traffic analyzer tool. You just hit the window key, you will be seeing a Wireshark here, and if you don't see, just type Wireshark, it will be starting. Okay, once it's start up, it will showing you this kind of interface. Just select ETH0 and double click on it. Okay, and it will be starting up. Okay, so now it's capturing everything flowing from my Windows machine to my router, right? So whatever the conversation will be going between the Windows machine and the router, we will be able to capture it. Okay, so now we have to capture the credentials, okay, the cookies. So what I'll be doing, I'll just going in the browser of my Windows. Here I have opened a HTTP website, testphp.vulnerable. Okay, and here I'll be going on the sign up option. Now I'll just entering the username and password, which is default test and test. Just hit the password, okay, and hit the enter. Now it is giving me the login. Okay, as we can see, this website is running on HTTP, which is showing not secure. Okay, it's running on HTTP. So now I'll be going to the again Kali Linux. So here is a Kali Linux and it is capturing everything. Okay, the source IP it's and to the destination IP. Okay, whatever the conversation is going on. Now I'll be doing a simple thing. I'll just here the filter option. I'll be typing here HTTP, as we have seen in our conceptual part that using a protocol we can filter the traffic. Now let's see what we got. Okay, so we got a login, right? Login, we have hit the login button, right? Let's see what we got. Yes, is it are we able to see the cookies here? No. Now let's see, are we able to see the user info? Now let's see user info. Just click on the user info and let's see, are we able to capture the credentials? Yes, it's a test. You name the test, password test. Okay, now we have successfully captured it. Okay, that's how the capturing of the user credentials happen in the MITM attack, and that's how we can steal the cookies. Okay, now just close it. We'll be closing it, and let's see, are we able to sniff anything other which is running on the HTTPS? Yes, we can sniff, but we can't see the cookies because it will be encoded, right? It will be encrypted, right? So let's go on this browser and search for, let's say I'll be searching for Instagram, right? And the Instagram here, just open it. If I enter anything like not on or hello 123, it will be showing wrong password. But obviously it's not my username and password. So let's see, are we able to see the Instagram in our Kali Linux? Okay, so it will not HTTP, we can't see the HTTPS, right? So it run on the DNS. So I'll be just putting the DNS filter, and let's see, are we able to see the Instagram here? So let's search. Yes, we are able to see the Instagram. So in short, what we are doing, whatever this host IP is contacting with the destination IP of the router, this is the host IP of my Windows and it's contacting with the destination IP router, we were able to see each and every conversation by putting a DNS query, domain name system, right? We are able to see what website this host is visiting. Okay, this is what we call sniffing, and when while clicking this site, and I'll be able to see what the system's trying to talk. Okay, so that's it for today. Thank you everyone.